Hello everyone, my name is Alitha. Today I will deliver my speech about the socio-economic effect of COVID-19 and its solution. COVID-19 first emerged in December 2019 in Wuhan city of Central Hubei province of China. A series of some more than 25 cases of pneumonia of unknown etiology was initially reported, and large numbers of those were vendors and dealers in the Huanan seafood wholesale market. Chinese authorities, along with the World Health Organization, or WHO, started working on it and established a new virus as the novel coronavirus, or 2019 nCoV. On 11 January, China announced its first death of a 61-year-old man exposed to be working in the seafood market by COVID-19. Meanwhile, the infection spread across the world in a rapid pace, and the accelerative pace of its outspread across the globe forced the WHO to declare it as a public health emergency of global concern on 30 January 2020. On 11 February, the WHO announced a name for the new coronavirus disease, COVID-19. So, on 11 of March, WHO declared COVID-19 is a pandemic, as by then the virus was spread over 114 countries. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in over 4.3 million confirmed cases and over 290,000 deaths globally. It has also spread fears of an impending economic crisis and recession. Social distancing, self-isolation, and travel restrictions have led to a reduced workforce across all economic sectors and caused many jobs to be lost. Schools have closed down, and the need for commodities and manufactured products has decreased. In contrast, the need for medical supplies has significantly increased. The food sector is also facing increased demand with panic buying and stockpiling of food products. In addition to the substantial burden on healthcare systems, COVID-19 has had major economic consequences for the affected countries. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused direct impacts on income due to premature deaths, workplace absenteeism, and reduction in productivity, and has created a negative supply shock, with manufacturing productive activity slowing down due to global supply chain disruptions and closures of factories. For example, in China, the production index in February declined by more than 54% from the preceding month's value. In addition to the impact on productive economic activities, consumers typically change their spending behavior, mainly due to decreased income and household finances, as well as the fear and panic that accompany the pandemic. Service industries such as tourism, hospitality, and transportation have suffered significant losses due to reduction in travel. The International Air Transport Association projects allows an airline revenue solely from passenger carriage of up to $314 billion. In addition to marked health inequalities, especially in countries without universal healthcare coverage, the economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic will be heterogeneous across the country's income distribution. For example, office workers are more likely to transition to flexible working arrangements during the restrictions, while many industrial, tourism, retail, and transport workers will suffer a significant reduction in work due to community restriction and low demand for their goods and services. Global financial markets have been heavily impacted by the effects of COVID-19 spread, as the numbers of cases started to increase globally, mainly through the US, Italy, Spain, Germany, and South Korea. The world financial and oil markets significantly declined. Since the start of the year, leading US and European stock market indices have lost a quarter of their value, with oil prices declining by more than 65% as of April 24, 2020. Activity and negatively impact manufacturing and service industries, especially in developed countries. I expect that financial markets will continue to be volatile. There is still a question as to whether this unfolding crisis will have a lasting structural impact on the global economy or largely short-term financial and economic consequences. In either case, it is evident that communicable diseases such as COVID-19 have the potential to inflict severe economic and financial costs on regional and global economies. Because of high transportation connectivity, globalization, and economic interconnectedness, it has been extremely difficult and costly to contain the virus and mitigate the importation risks once the disease started to spread in multiple locations. This warrants international collective action and global investment in vaccine development and distribution, as well as preventive measures including capacity building in real-time surveillance and the development of contact tracing capabilities at the national and international levels. As outbreaks of novel infection are not likely to disappear in the near future, proactive international action are required not only to save lives but also to protect economic prosperity. Thank you.